Welcome everyone to our snow-covered farm here today in Galway. So today now we're just going to go through what snow does to the outdoor setup of the snail farm. So just a quick video today explaining about the difference in bird netting that is used on snail farms to enclose your snail pens out in the field. So as you can see from behind me, we've got a fair bit of snow last night here. So you have two main hole sizes on commercial bird netting. You have the 7mm hole size and the 20mm hole size. So the bird netting we have here on our farm is the 7mm hole size. It does everything it's meant to do, but we have one major problem. As you can see by the snow on the ground behind us, once we get snow here on our farm, all it does on the bird netting is it sits on top and cakes on top of the smaller hole bird netting. And as the snow comes and the heavier it gets and the more snow that comes, it just brings it all down. And the difference with the 20mm hole size is that you don't get that wind and snow go through the bigger hole size a lot better. So we'd always tell people to look for the bigger hole size if they're setting up a snail farm. Our one here, we have it up since day one. So we've the same bird netting, it's survived all the way through. And the only problem is snow. Every year we get a bit of snow, bird netting will start to come down. And we'll just show you pictures of it now here. And there's nothing we can do about it. Just let the snow melt and then we have to come back out and tighten it all up again. But we're used to it now at this stage. It is a pain, but we're used to it. So it's just that the smaller hole size, the snow won't go through it and it'll start to sit on top, and when the weight of that snow starts to build, it'll just start to bring it all down. So we'll show you now here what I'm talking about. So this here now is inside in our pen, and as you can see, bird netting is all holding up to where it should be, but once we start to move into the middle, it is all coming down. It's coming down with the weight of the snow that's on it, and it's coming down to meet the pins, and it's sitting down, it's just sagging everywhere. It'll break strainers, it'll break everything, so we have to go back out and start to fill it and pull it and tighten it all back up again, starting with the main posts on the outside and then coming in, and then what we'd have to do after that then is just to redo the posts that snap off. Don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button down below. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it'll just keep you up to date on everything that we're up to here on our farm. So just give us a like and hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks a million. So this now here is what we're looking at on the outside of the pin, and you'll see the snag that comes onto it and the weight that comes onto it. It just pulls everything in. So we'll show you that now. So this is the outside of the pins now here, and you can see it's just all pulled, and the weight of the snow, it just builds on top overnight and it just brings it all down, and it pulls in the posts, it pulls in everything. So as you can see, we can't even walk down the walkways off our pins now here because the bird netting is just right there. It's only about 3-4 feet off the ground. So there's no way we can walk through it and do anything that we need to do with it. So we'll keep using this bird netting here because it costs a lot of money and it's a big area to cover in bird netting. So we'll just tighten this back up now again, tighten up, put in new strainers and get it going again. So this is why the bigger hole bird netting is better for colder climates that get the snow and stuff, and it just saves you the headache of having to redo this and re-put this back up. The smaller hole bird netting, it does its job excellent, it's just snow is the biggest problem that you'll have. So the bigger hole bird netting, snow and wind and everything goes through it an awful lot better. So for us, I think it's the better option, is the bigger hole, the 20mm bird netting hole size. As I said, this is the 7mm hole size, so it is fairly small, and this is what you get when we get a bit of snow. It's down lower than what we are, and normally that bird netting is up off your head, and now it's nearly hitting the ground here behind us. So that's the joy of it. Day 2, take 2. So today the snow now started to fade away, so we're going to get the tractor out and we're going to wire it up to the outside posts that hold the most weight. We're going to pull them back with the tractor. We're going to put new strainers down to the ground and tie them back up, so that instead of this way, we're going to pull them up and have them tight at the outside again, so it pulls the bird netting back up. So we're going to do that, and then we have to go inside and tighten up all the strainers that keep up the bird wire all the way through on the top of it, that's just under the bird netting. So that's today's gig. Let's go. This is the first post of today that we had to get and wire up and pull back out to get it standing up straight again. Second post of the day. So again, we had to wire this up to the tractor and pull it back just to straighten it all back up. And by doing this, it raises up the bird netting by bringing the tension back. Third post of the day, and by seeing this, you can see the bird netting rising as we pull it back. So the more pressure we put on the outside posts, the higher up that we can get the bird netting. And this is exactly what we're looking for. So when it comes to snow, this is what we have to do every year that we get a bit of snow, is to tighten up all these outside main posts. So here we are inside in the pin after spending a few hours tightening up all these strainers that hold up the bird netting. As you can see where we've joined them, you can see the joiners in it. So we had to go through all these wires here and just connect them up, because they'll snap and break when the weight of the snow comes on them. So we just have to go through and bring them back together and tighten them all back up, just so that the bird netting is up high and we can work under it without any problems. Now, as you can see now, we're all quite happy with the way this has turned out. Took a little bit of work, but it's all off your head now. We've nothing above us, everything is good, everything is handy, and it's where it should be, and we can walk through it and work through it and do everything that we're meant to be doing. And everything now here is just working as it is. So that's the way we like it to be. So it'll be perfect until the next snowstorm. Here we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down below, keep up to date with everything, and hit the like button, and we'll do another video now, hopefully shortly enough, and explain another bit of what goes on behind the scenes here in the snail farm. Thanks, guys.